Hello and welcome back to another new episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft Storytime. As you can see on the top right hand corner, it's a little bit early or late or whatever you want to call it. And I didn't have the time to record this any earlier. So we just turn in our quest and then I'm going to talk a little bit more. So, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, today marks a new beginning for the Forsaken and the end of the Alliance in Dalaran. While Godfrey and I make preparations for assault upon Gilneas, I want you to lead our attack upon Ambermill, directly east of here. The former Dalaran Magi of Ambermill have erected a magical barrier that somehow cloaks them from vision. They currently reside within some type of pocket dimension, awaiting orders from the Alliance to begin their attack. We must prevent their assault by making a preemptive strike. Venture to Ambermill and find information that would grant us access to the mages. Okay, no biggie. And Dashla has something to say as well. The Magi of Ambermill have employed foul magic to keep us away. Elemental servitors created with immunities that we cannot breach protect their territory. Venture east to Ambermill and slay the unyielding elemental servitors that guard the town and recover their cores. Bring their cores back to me, so that I may devise a method by which we are able to destroy them all. So, sounds pretty simple. Yeah, as you see, by the time I didn't have enough time today to record anything, and there are again quests I should. Watches Command Hillsbert Foothills, Relios. Why haven't I got these quests? Didn't I already complete that? I don't know. Yeah, there wasn't much time left today to record anything. And my whole last week was pretty busy, so I hadn't much time to read any further on the Demon Soul. I didn't talk about this in this particular Let's Play, so if there are any of you who only watch the English parts, they won't know what's happening right now. And so I simply try to explain this before delving again into the story of the Demon Soul. Right now, as few of you might know, I am writing at my master's degree in computer sciences, and well, I never had this phase for self-finding, so I pretty much don't know what I want to do when I've finished. So I kind of aspire to become a teacher in computer sciences and English studies. So I think I told you this at the beginning of the Let's Play, because I told you why it is in English and why the rest of the stuff is German. So the university has started again, and I got pretty much Monday and Friday where I don't have anything, but I need to read and I need to prepare my master's degree, so I'm pretty busy with university right now, and I need to produce videos for my other Let's Plays. I need to prepare for a tutorial I'm giving in the hardware side on computer sciences, and yeah, that's pretty much my whole time consuming there. And of course I do need to read a few books that I haven't managed to read yet. So for the studies of Anglophone literature, I need to read Motorcycles and Sweetgrass and Romeo and Juliet, which is a huge pain in the ass. I ordered these books and they should arrive somewhere next week. and I would need to read them then, so there isn't much time to read the Demon Soul. I will try to stay focused here. I will try to read it so that I can give you more of the story. But the TV season has started. I'm watching 2 episodes per day, which is pretty much 90 minutes. I watch them before going to sleep, so that would be the time where I normally read. Yeah, I'm having huge time constraints right now, and hopefully I manage to give you at least enough story for an episode. And that's my goal right now, to keep doing this Let's Play, to keep you informed, not only on the story but also on things that are going on in the background, like my master's degree. Oh, there is a rare mob. Kill the rare mob. Kill the rare mob. And hopefully you'll understand why there could be a time when I'm not able to deliver all kinds of content. There are a few stories I can tell you about World of Warcraft, but I would like to do this in a sort of chronological order, so that you can follow everything. That is my goal. I wanna give you the story to watch from start to finish a little bit, and I started not in the first episode because I needed to give you some of the context of the Forsaken before we delved deeper into the story. And I'm going to talk for a little bit now, since the quests will be needed to turn in, and after that I'm going back to the War of the Ancients. So right now I will give you a little bit of the Demon Soul again, a little bit of the story, and next episode I will see if I can squeeze a little bit of my time into the Demon Soul instead of focusing on university. My master's degree right now is a lower priority because I'm not officially on the clock right now, so I've got some time to fix things up, to start writing, and then my professor and we discussed this, that I can have more time right now, because he knows what I'm studying in the background, and he said it's okay to start a little bit early, and hopefully my master's degree will be a good one. So let's turn the quest in and then go back to the War of the Ancients. Have you found anything yet? I did. Clever mages, the codex is sealed by a magical ward. Pity that they weren't clever enough to realize that former archmages of Dalaran are now forsaken. Pity them, pity them. Have you recovered the servitor cores? Well done, Rianko. The praise the Banshee Queen lavishes upon you is apparently not unfounded. It isn't, my dearest, it isn't. Take the codex and travel north to the sepulchre. Once there, find Dalar Dawnweaver. Dalar is a former archmage of the Kirin Tor. Surely you will be able to bring down the protective wards surrounding this codex and pry its secrets loose. Hurry, Rianko. Is it Archmage or is it Archmage? I don't know. I really don't know, because everyone says it differently. Everyone talks differently. So a little bit help would be nice. So back to the War of the Ancients. I think, well, I don't really remember where I left off. I think I left off on the point where the defenders would be pushed back beyond Mount Hyjal, and they did turn the whole thing around for a little bit. They managed to push them back, the demons back, and they managed to get some well-earned rest. And that is nearly the point where I left the book on my shelf. But we got another quest to turn in, and there's a little bit more to the story I can tell you about. So, quest. There's so much running to do, and she isn't up here. She is down there. Nice. Whenever I need to get down there, I simply run up. It's always the same. So, Dalaran Dawnweaver. Yes! What is it? The Dark Lady requires my expertise? Well, of course. Give it here, girl. The Dark Lady is correct in her assertion that I am able to unlock the Codex. Unfortunately, I need a signet ring from a Dalaran Archmage to do it. My own ring was taken when I died many years ago, but there still might be a way. While Dalaran has floated away, the outskirts of the city remain. Far to the east lie the ruins of Dalaran. It is there that you will find an Archmage known as Relios. Take his signet ring and bring it back to me. You may use the portal behind me to get to the crater. And practical vengeance. Under ordinary circumstances, I am not a vengeful man. In fact, I am somewhat of a pragmatist. You see, practically is a paradoxical notion to vengeance. Most revenge ploys are highly impractical. But in this case, since you're already going to the ruins of Dalaran, you might as well kill every Dalaran-affiliated human that you see. The reasons that I want them dead range from hatred to anger to betrayal, but I assure you, they are all legitimate grips. Do this for me, and I will pay you handsomely. Thank you. No problem. Portal to Dalaran. Or Dalaran? Dalaran? I don't know. So, we need to get up there, I think. Is it here or is it there? There should suffice. And yeah. So, the defenders managed to push back the demons. They managed to get themselves somewhere undressed. Oh, there's another quest. How thoughtful of them. The arcane remnant pulses with strange energy. Perhaps you should search for more remnants. Surely Dala would be interested in such a find. Okay. Could also be done. Yeah. But there's something that troubles the mage Crassus. So, he knows who is behind the attacks. He knows who the demons summoned from the Twisting Nether. He knows that they are facing Archimonde. And I touched on Archimonde's story briefly in the last episode. This will remain so until we get, I think, to the Burning Crusade expansion, which will be from level 58 to level 68 or 70. I don't know how long we will stick to the former world of Draenor. But yeah, that is a story for another day. So, having faced Archimonde beforehand, Crassus and also Ronan, they know who they are up against, and they know that the master strategist of the Burning Legion is still a very admirable foe, even in this earlier timeline. So, what Crassus fears, well, he doesn't know, is the dragons. They shielded themselves. He doesn't have any connection to his brothers and sisters, and that is a problem for the mighty Corialstras, or Crassus in this form. So, his former self he left for the dragons because he sensed something similar, and having crushed the demons in battle, he thinks he has some, well, reserve time to spare to get back to his people and find out what this silence is all about. So he asks Malfurion to pretty much ask his Shandor, to ask his teacher Cenarius for assistance. For Cenarius is master of the woods and all its inhabitants, so he could arrange some transportation for Crassus to get to his people. And this is where the fun begins. For Tyrande Whisperwind, we already talked about her. She is there in the camp of the defenders. He tries to heal people and finds someone with a very grim wound, with ichor and stuff oozing out of the wound. She doesn't know if she can heal it. She has never seen a wound like this before. So she prays to the Mother Moon to heal this unfortunate soul, most unfortunate soul. But there is a thing I forgot. I really forgot to mention. Within the refugees, she found a child, a lonesome child, who is left to its own devices. She doesn't know where her parents are, and Tyrande, having pity on the girl, being a priestess of Elune, being who she is, she tries to at least care for the girl. And the girl she found is someone somewhat significant to the lore. The girl is Chandris Feathermoon, who most Alliance players will know from Feathermoon Island, which is located in Feralas. But she's the adoptive daughter, or she will become the adoptive daughter of Tyrande. As a little bit of a foreshadowing. Archmage Cedric? Khadgar? Wood? I should revisit that particular point later. And yeah, she manages to heal the one with the grievous wound and asks him where he got that wound, and he answers that he was attacked by a fell beast after striding into the woods behind Night Elven lines, which is a very important information. So Tyrande, she fears for not only for Malfurion, but also for everyone else, because having a demon this close to camp is something very, very dangerous, and she needs to protect her own. So she tries to search for Malfurion, and Malfurion in this time is on the way with Crassus into the woods to commune with his Shando, with Cenarius. So he is focusing, he is meditating to reach into the Emerald Dream to communicate with his Shando when he is interrupted by Crassus. Because Crassus, he senses the oncoming demons. He senses Hakar, the Houndmaster, with his Felbeasts and Felguard surrounding them. So there are two spellcasters, a whole bunch of Felbeasts, and a whole bunch of, well, Elite Guard demons. And yeah, it really looks grim for the two of them. Crassus tries to make a defensive wall. He tries to protect Malfurion at all costs, but he doesn't manage to kill the demons alone. Even with the help of Malfurion, they wouldn't stand a chance. But luckily for them, Tyrande healed that one guy who gave her the information she needed to avert utter chaos and destruction. So, she and her fellow priestesses ride into battle to save the two spellcasters. And I'm getting pretty low on health right there. So taking a potion. There's Archmage Cedric. Level 56, Khadgar. The quest is called Khadgar.
What can I do for you?
Do not be fooled by the ruins surrounding us, warrior. Dalaran is as powerful as ever.
Safe travels.
Thank you very much. That is not what I wanted to hear, but okay. So, they manage to defeat the demons. They even manage, or Malfurion even manages to kill Hakar the Houndmaster, and that was a deep drop. Woo! I didn't think I would survive that. Pretty tough motherfucker. So, They managed to thwart the demon's effort, they managed to kill Hakar, and they managed to reach Scenarios, who in turn sends them hippogriffs to assist them on the way to the dragons. But we've got 3 quests to turn in right now, so let's see what Dalar Dawnweaver has to say. They say that I was named after the magical city of Dalaran. I say that they named Dalaran after me. A little bit full of himself, isn't he? Did you recover a Dalaran Archmage's sand ring? I did. Perfect! I hope this wasn't too much trouble to come by, Rianko. Relios was a pupil of mine back when I was a mortal man, thereby making him a competent and formidable adversary. I suppose I could have warned you ahead of time. You could. Now let us see the ring. Dalar trails the ring across the spine of the codex. There we are. So we got a mace, a 2-hand mace, which is a little bit better than what we got now. Dalar flips through the codex. Ha ha! Oh, that's bad. Dalar closes the codex and looks up at you. With the ring, only one may enter the pocket dimension at Embermill. That person will then need to fight through an army of magi and kill the Archmage that is generating the faith from the inside. Only then will the dimension fold, ejecting all of the magi. The portal to Endre is hidden at the back of a cave in Baron's Peril. That's all I know. Take the ring back to Sylvanas.
Remember, patience.
I thought for sure that with the death of a dozen of my most hated enemies, I would feel a great burden lifted from my shoulders. Sadly, I do not feel a thing. Perhaps I'm a psychopath. Maybe you are. Oh, we get another weapon, 1-hand or 2-hand axe, which is significantly worse than what we got right now, but it sells better. What's that you got there, Rianko? Smart girl. I can most definitely use these arcane remnants in my studies. Indeed, Dalaran was built upon a massive ley line. It's no wonder, then, that such things exist at the crater. Indeed it isn't. But we need to fly back. Yeah. So, here's another quest. Warchief's Command. Just the Warchief's Command quest. So we may got most of the quests done here already. Let's see how this story unfolds further.
Farewell.
Yeah, so the 2 of them, they're on their way to the dragons, and they meet with a barrier that is preventing them to go further into the domain of the dragons. Malfurion, he again enters the Emerald Dream, being advised by Crassus to call for she who is dreaming, calling for Isera. There's another quest, and this could be the quest for the Warchief's Command.
Speak, friend.
Yeah, Hillspread Footles, we will accept the quest, but not go there as of now. All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to High Executor Thalia at South Point Gate in Hillspread Foothills. The Forsaken War Machine marches ever onward, securing Lordaeron for the Horde. To reach South Point Gate, you must follow the road south through Silverpine Forest and take the East Fork leading into Hillspread Foothills. Onward, Sister Destiny calls. So I simply turn in the quest, and then we can talk. Yeah, we can talk about the rest of what I read in the next episode. Is lock frame? Is this working? It is working. It is really working. Nice. What have you learned? Only one may enter. I know just the person for this mission. Sylvanas nods at you. I will prepare our forces and have them at the ready. Sylvanas hands you the silent ring. Take the ring and make your way to Baron's Peril, southeast of here, located in a cave in the hills. Once there, search the cave for the portal to the pocket dimension that conceals the Embermill Magi. I will communicate with you through your thoughts, Rianko. Once you have reached the portal, I will give you your marching orders. Okay. Will do. And there is another quest from a High Warlord Kumrush. These Worgen take us for fools! One would think that only an idiot would mistake one of their druids in bear form as a real bear. Unfortunately, there are many idiots here at the Forsaken Front. We've already lost a few battalions to organized Worgen bear attacks. Yes, it's even more idiotic than it sounds. Directly east of here, heading towards Hillsbred, you will find Worgen druids roaming the woods, masquerading as bears. Kill them and make our southern supply line safe again.
For the whole.
Will do, bro, will do, but in the next episode. So, yeah, we talked a little bit about the future of this Let's Play. We talked a little bit about the War of the Ancients. We talked a little bit about the quests we got here. So, all in all, I think it is a rather short episode, even though it's 26 minutes. But we will see each other again in the next episode. So hopefully you'll stick with me through this whole mess of a story, and hopefully we can unfold enough story to get maybe some of you invested into it. So, enough said. Ta-ta for now.